Colton Troy-Fu, I like that they were getting Najee more involved in the passing game. He caught 14 passes in one game his rookie year, and that one-handed catch in camp.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. Najee is more than capable of the screen game, the outs, in, stops, spot routes over the football. Like, he can do all of that, and he is a handful to tackle because it's a one-on-one situation in space with him. I just think that we have to have a little bit more intention with that because otherwise you're not going to really look for him. He's not the first guy that comes to your mind when you're thinking about receivers. But if we take the approach, almost what we saw with Ben Roethlisberger, right? His final year, you would see, or I think it was what, Najee had 70 catches that season. And a lot of that was Seven just knowing that, hey, if it's not there deep, man, I'm going to hit this running back. Because who was here prior to Najee that Seven also had success with? James Conner. James Conner prior to that was L. Bell. So with that, man, Seven already understood that, yo, the running back is a weapon. I can look at that running back and get him involved in this offense, and he is going to still give me a lot of production that way. I just don't think that we utilize Najee like that or even try to since his rookie season, and we've seen a little bit less production from him. Now, part of that has been because of Jalen Warren. But the problem with Jalen right now is availability. Same with Cordell Patterson. Yeah, and that's part of why when we talk who's the best running back on the Steelers, it's like, how do we not say Najee when he's the guy that's constantly out there, that's constantly showing that he is running through the brick wall, but he's the one that's available to go to the brick wall. We don't get to see what it looks like versus this lighter look because the dudes ain't available to us right now. I mean, it's the same song and dance every single year with this group. Najee's the only guy available. The other guys get a little bit more
available his first 2 years.
True. Usage-wise, it wasn't upticked enough, though.
Right.
But that was also younger Jalen Warren. When we've been trying to bump up the participation with him, though, we've seen a little bit of the injury stuff right now.
Like, I do think Jalen's better than Najee. From the small sample I saw from Cordell Patterson, I think he could be better than Najee, but you're right. I don't have this grand case to say they're definitively better than Najee because they're just not out there. So I guess I got to eat Najee getting the 3.0 yards per carry and just say, all right, I guess since he's out there, he's better.
When I look
I don't think he is. But like if these guys are healthy, but they're not healthy.
I would say those guys are more skilled at being elusive. They're faster and they're better in terms of receiving ability. But in the sense of who's the more powerful runner, who's the more consistent runner, who's the guy that is constantly available to be used, I think Najee's game has proven to at least be more available to you. Whereas with the other two guys, we know even before Cordell got here, even in Atlanta, he's dealt with availability issues. That just hasn't been the case with Najee.
Yeah. Najee, yeah.
It's not saying that we're satisfied with it, and that's like the end all be all. We're not saying that either.
I think we need Jalen and Cordell back.
I would agree as well. But at the same time, I think both things can be true. It's like we need these dudes a whole heck of a lot. But this dude still brings value here.
Yeah. When Jalen and Cordell come back, I'm not saying don't give Najee the ball anymore.
Yeah.
I would like the trio to
Me too.
get snaps and see what they all can do.
I think that's when the running game looked the best when we used all three of them.
Yeah.